Well, topping news tonight, an early morning oil spill at a local oil terminal facility is being closely monitored by government officials. The spill taking place around 6 this morning after an operation at the Bahamas Buckeye hub. Our Jolanda Thompson-Everest was on the story all day. Jolanda, what's the latest?
Raven, we understand that around 6 o'clock this morning, while conducting an operation, something went wrong that led to a spillage of approximately 5 barrels of gas into the ocean and a full day of cleanup by Buckeye and its partners, along with investigations by the relevant government officials. Shortly after the spillage, a plan was enacted by the local oil facility. 4 tugboats in the area were dispatched to begin the cleanup process. But the question is, how did this happen? Well, according to Minister of Transport and Housing Jo-Beth Colby-Davis, based on her local team, she was informed by BBH the cause of the spill.
We're advised that they also were having a separate operation going on from their terminal that was oil involved. And there was some faulty valve or something, and there was an incident with oil leaking and spilling out. Went on the platform, it went on one of the terminals, and some of it went into the water.
Minister Davis stating that they do not have the accurate amount of oil that was spilled. However, any amount of oil being extracted into the ocean is disturbing.
Any sort of incident to this level is very concerning, especially for our environment. And so the first thing for us to do is to act fast and to be the support of the first responders. Obviously, the first responders in this case would be the representatives from Buckeye who would have been on site as soon as the incident happened. And so our team would be the second responders who were there as support, monitor, and to provide information and to execute and start the investigation so that we can make sure we get proper cleanup and it doesn't spread. And so what
the Minister for Grand Bahama also had an opportunity to assess the situation, noting that the government understands the potential impact of any oil spill, and that is why this will not be taken lightly.
We understand the potential environmental impact of any oil spill, and so we do not take this lightly. The government is committed to ensuring that a proper investigation is carried out to find out the cause of the spill.
Now, Raven, today's oil spill did impact the arrival of cruise ship Margaritaville at Sea, which was unable to dock until the tugboats were done with the remediation process. When asked what could be done to prevent something like this in the future, Colby-Davis says that a contingency plan ought to be in place that concludes proper checks and balances. Of course, this is a story that we will continue to follow as the investigations into this oil spill continues. Live in studio for the Bahamas tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Jolanda Thompson-Everest. Back to you in studio.
And this just in, the Buckeye partners releasing a statement on that early morning spillage. According to the statement, approximately 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Buckeye partners became aware of a release of fuel oil from a pressurized loading arm at berth 8 at its Buckeye Bahamas Hub Marine Terminal. Buckeye promptly deployed booms and initiated product recovery measures in accordance with its emergency response plans. The source of the release has been fully secured, and there is no ongoing release of product. Buckeye is currently assessing the volume of that release, and it is estimated to be between 5 and 10 barrels of product, with a portion of that impacting the water. Buckeye has notified the Grand Bahama Port Authority as well as the Bahamas Department of Environmental Health Services and will coordinate closely with them and other authorities throughout the cleanup process. Buckeye is conducting ongoing assessments to ensure the safety of the surrounding area, and there is no expected impact to the shoreline, local residents, or commerce at this time. Buckeye is also undertaking a comprehensive investigation to determine the incident's root cause.